Iceman. Drake has a new album coming soon, allegedly by himself, no features, rapping, and everything is pointing to it being called Iceman. Drake made a new post over the weekend with the title of the caption saying just Iceman. But this goes back to last summer, when Drake had his Finsta account, plot twist, and he made multiple posts alluding to Iceman, right? Including one which was the Canadian ice freezer company, Iceman. He posted a photo of the Iceman fridge, right? And it said the Iceman. It's a Canadian company as well, right? He also posted his racer, Kim Ray Conan, and Kimmy Ray Conan. And Kimmy's a racer. The nickname for Kimmy, Iceman, because Kimmy's known for being ice cold, with the ice cold attitude, easy to under pressure, and doesn't like really go crazy when he's like in the middle of a race, right? Also, he posted his photo with the words Iceman as well, and it was a photo of him from the Dark Lane Demos tape when he had the skull, the Scully, the face covered a bit, right? And also, there's a character, Val Kilmer, in Top Gun, one of my favorite movies of all time, Top Gun, and he has a nickname, Iceman, as well. Rest in peace, Val Kilmer, as well. Recently passed away. The Iceman passed away recently, and the Iceman actually, spoiler if you didn't watch Top Gun Maverick, the Iceman comes back, and I think that's his final role acting, Val Kilmer, and he passed away after that. And he goes by Iceman, the nickname, in the Top Gun, one of the best movies of all time. And he posts just ice, a lot of ice themes. So like actual like ice mask, ice emoji. This was last summer. He was posting a lot of ice stuff, and it's like, well, it's summer. Why are you posting like winter stuff, right? But then we have this new post over the weekend, and again, more winter stuff. So we got Drake, a selfie, but then a photo of, might be actually, is that a Bob Ross? I think it's a Bob Ross. Yeah. Because that's Ross. It's not Rick Ross, nigga.
That might be an original.
An original Bob Ross painting of ice, winter. Right? Crazy. A jersey that says Iceman, I think, on it right here. Top 50. This might be like an actual jersey of Gervin. I think it might be like a hockey player. No, that's actually like a basketball jersey, no?
I don't know who that is. I'd have to check.
But it looks like a basketball jersey right now, not a hockey jersey, because hockey jerseys have sleeves, yeah. Gervin 44. Look that up real quick.
George Gervin, nicknamed the Iceman, is an American former professional basketball player who played in both the American Basketball Association and the NBA.
Yeah. There we have it. Iceman, the basketball player. And then a photo of Drake by himself. Iceman with the stars on the roof inside of his Rolls Royce Phantom.
Oh, I know this nigga.
Iceman, and the caption read Iceman, right? Also, Iceman. Who is Iceman? Bobby Drake. There's actually a character called Iceman, Bobby Drake, by the name of Drake, Bobby Drake, who's a superhero and one of the founding members of the X-Men.
You won't believe what team this nigga played for.
Who he played for? Who the basketball player?
Houston. No, not Houston, but Texas.
Texas?
San Antonio.
Yeah, San Antonio. Wow.
He was nice as fuck.
Wow.
It's funny as hell.
So this is the character right here, Bobby Drake from X-Men, right? So the Iceman is coming. I might have some sources allegedly I have some sources allegedly confirming that the rumors are true, alluding to, if it's not the title, it's definitely the subtitle type shit. That's all I'll say. But
someone said have feminine legs.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
God bless. Listen, that's the benefit you guys get. You guys get to see us. We don't get to see you though. How the fuck do you guys look like?
There was a woman that said that too. That's kind of mean.
Yeah.
You don't like my legs?
Don't diss us. We love women over here. We love all women. We're feminists. Bobby Drake, though. I'm excited for this. I think that if you have a theme, if you have a concept like this has the potential of being Drake's undeniable classic album. For those that don't think that Drake has a classic album, because I think he has multiple classic albums, but this whole conversation, right, especially following the Kendrick beef, where the Kendrick stans are going against the Drake stans online, is a classic. You don't have one. Let your core audience stomach that. Then tell them where you got your abs from. Right? Headshot for the year. You better. Let me not get started.
It's a great song.
My God. So it's like that concept of that. And people have been saying for years, including myself, where's the mature Drake rap album? Bobby Drake, Iceman. This is the era. Bless you.
Thank you.
And the timing would be perfect, I think, for this year if he still rolls out Party Next Door's album. Because he still is. Because he has the somebody. I hope that somebody loves me. Somebody who really loves me. That's all I need. The music video's coming. And he has Kai Cenat involved in the music video.
They're torching you about that album, by the way, in the comments. They're saying Nokia dropped to 12.
Nokia dropped to 12? Oh, because they were coming at me even in the Spanish podcast. Watch our Spanish podcast, El Poca, every Friday night, live stream with my father and the co-host Locotron. There were people in there as well. You guys have been like, trying to find me. Like, oh, in Spanish, they would like say, habla de Nokia. Blah, blah, blah. Guys, I still think that Nokia is going to go number one this summer.
You're crazy.
100%.
Bro, that other song is going to knock it out, bro.
Which one?
Baby!
Whammy.
Bro.
Hell no. That
Nigga,
girl's not charting that high, bro. Hell no.
Bro, Lizzo made a remix.
Yeah, but still.
Yo, there's too many people hopping on, bro. And Lizzo shit is hard. Lizzo slid, nigga.
I mean, who's calling my shit? Who's calling that shit? My only thing with that song, right? It's not a simple song, so what can you really do to boost it if you want to do some boosting, right? Can you remix it, really? You can't really remix it.
So I'm telling you, bro, Whammy's going to be the song of the summer.
No, I think it's just going to capture up again. I think if I'm him, drop the music video again in color, right? He said that it's one of his best music videos of all time. He said that he doesn't care what Kai Cenat. He said that recently, 2 days ago. He said he doesn't care what Kai Cenat says. That's one of his best music videos of all time. One of the hardest ones he's worked on. Drop the colored version, right? Do something. He's gonna need to do something to boost it back up. But I think Nokia. I'll go to number one. Somebody Loves Me is picking up steam. I can hear that all summer as well. But Nokia to me is just the one that makes sense for it to go higher. I think Kendrick Lamar going on tour right now is genius during after the album because it helps the streams as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because
it keeps him number one during Drake's time.
Bro, all the cars when we were driving there playing records, Luther, etc. We were playing his records on the way there. The stadium, everyone's going crazy. New fans, they're gonna check him out. We're talking about stadium, guys. 50, 60,000 people, right? Every night.
Playing an album.
Playing an album,
mm-hmm.
Your streams are gonna go up. It happens with every major tour.
Yeah.
Right? Especially when you coincide the major tour with the new album. Like when Bad Bunny's that's just going crazy, but the Un Verano Sin Ti. When he did the tour with Un Verano Sin Ti and the album was going crazy again, it picked up steam. Taylor Swift, every time she goes back on tour, her music starts charting and streaming up again.
That's my thing.
It's genius. So Luther, maybe this tour is all summer though, right?
Mm-hmm. Until July, I think.
Yeah.
It's international by July. Because I remember I was checking the tour dates. My thing is this. This where it gets interesting. A deluxe exists of GNX.
Yeah.
I fully believe it. And this is where chess moves start to become very dangerous. I could see a scenario, Drake drops.
Yeah.
And it's good enough for him to take Kendrick's spot. That's when Kendrick responds back with the deluxe.
Mm.
The issue is, if that deluxe ain't good enough, that's a notch. That's an L for Drake. That's an L for Kendrick. And it's one hell of an L. Because you're hoping that scenario would be that my shit good enough to overshadow your entire album.
June 6th, in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, Carter Carter 6.
Stop, bro.
Drake on it?
Yeah. But it's mid. Not his part, but it will probably be the best song on the album, but the album's going to be mid. Lil Wayne don't got it no more. Sorry.
I don't know.
Hot take. That's not hot.
His last album mixtape thing that he released was horrible. Probably the worst thing that Lil Wayne's ever released. But when it comes to Carter, I'm hoping and praying he stops with this. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know nothing. You better know what the fuck you're doing. Don't be like, I don't know about this. I didn't know that this was a diss song. I don't know my cousin's name. You better, you're Lil Wayne. Get your shit together.
He's losing it
for this album. But Lil Wayne and Drake, in my opinion, have never missed.
That would also hurt Drake if
they've never missed. Even songs that they drop, like even if it's not a hit, the shit's just underrated. Like they had one of the more recent ones where they were rapping their ass off. What the fuck was it called? I think it was him, Nicki, all three of them. Drake, Nicki, and Wayne.
What are you talking? I think I know.
You know what I'm talking about? It was a recent song. The Shadow Note too. Seeing Green. It's not that recent, but it was recent to me. Seeing Green. This one. Off Nicki's Beat Me Up Scotty Deluxe when she re-released it again.
Mm-hmm. I know what song you're talking about.
Seeing Green, they went off. Oh my God, bro.
This is my thing.
They don't miss.
Kendrick has put Drake in a very interesting position where your tricks to get to like number one and your tricks to stay hot and to be hot, I feel like Drake is scared to use any of them.
Yeah.
Like I feel like, because that's the issue. If it doesn't work, then you prove them right.
Yeah.
It's not like before where if the like let's say the Ross feature or the Wayne feature or the R&B feature, like the R&B song, if it doesn't work, then it's like, oh, well, Drake just didn't have a good song. It's fine.
Yeah.
Now it's like every miss you take is reaffirming the narrative that Kendrick Lamar took the energy out of you, nigga.
Yeah.
So now every decision has to make sense. It has to be calculated. And it has to be well done. And that's just a lot of fucking pressure, bro. He put this nigga in a terrible spot in life.
I mean, top of the year felt like, after this beef, top of the year, it felt like Drake, like, damn, the air's been let out of him, and literally the fans' perception was like, damn, these leaked songs, this like fake release songs, this shit's not hidden. We don't want to hear Drake. That was the vibe. But then after Some Sexy Songs for You, they had sprinkles of that energy, but then there's songs that were picking up, and it's still picking up. Somebody Loves Me, Nokia, etc. But people still want something else, which could be that Iceman. People still want the solo Drakes. People still want the rapping Drake. Now, when that drops, it could still hit, but then we still live in a world where Kendrick Lamar could drop again.
That's what I'm saying. That's what the Gen X
Aside from the Deluxe, something else. Like something that's different than this whole tour, like another album that's not even just the GNX related, something else. Even though I think the GNX Deluxe is coming because he's been teasing at different tour dates. The GNX car, he wraps it in red drapes.
Yeah.
And then he wraps it. Recently, he wrapped it in red drapes and then turned the brake lights on. So like small little things, you're like, oh, because he knows fans are gonna catch it. He doesn't do it every single night because when we went, he just had it out. When we went to in the Boston show, he just had it out. But it's like he's like Easter egging at fans on. But aside from that, I think this is like the consistency, because that album I think is already recorded, but the consistency battle where they got to go back and forth, the 1A, 1B, the 1-2, 2-1, 2-1, because they know that that's the only other competition. Who else is really gonna compete with Drake and Kendrick right now? Nobody. Even J. Cole. J. Cole drops, and don't get me wrong, he has the ability of being extremely phenomenal, but objectively, I still don't feel like people would put him in that one position. I just don't see it because he never put himself in it.
Yeah.
So it's like, fuck, nigga, you never even wanted to be confident enough to do that. You want to be Mr. Nice Guy.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. My thing is this, because in the chat they're saying Kendrick has no pressure. That is such a fucking lie. And we talk about this every time we're on the pod. Kendrick put himself in a position where now you have to perform. Now you have to be consistent.
He can't disappear for 5 years again.
He can't, because you can't be on Man in the Garden telling me you want everything, And
I deserve it.
yeah, which is great, and you're amazing. But in the same breath, you gonna have to fucking put in some pain for that, and that means you're gonna have to remain consistent. Now, this is the issue: if Drake takes the spot,
Yeah.
that helps Drake's narrative. That this entire thing was a plot to get his position. That this party dying shit was bullshit, and that it was never truly about him being this consistent rapper trying to change the way rap looks.
Yeah.
It was more just this nigga just wanted his moment and used me for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kendrick can't let that narrative begin. And y'all could be super Kendrick fans and say that would never happen. That's not what would happen. No, like Kendrick understands he put himself in this position now. Now you gonna have to produce to keep that narrative from ever happening. You have to make sure this nigga never touches number one, that record never gets broken, that he never beats MJ. Because the moment he does, he's talking his shit and he got his fucking superpowers back. He got his momentum back. Because that's really what this is about. You can't let the nigga get his momentum. You can't let Drake get number one. Because now he beat MJ. Now he thinks he's hot shit again. Now this whole problem that Kendrick was trying to be done with recreates itself. The Canadian thinks he's hot again.
Yeah.
Canadian's talking big again. The Canadian thinks he's that nigga again. We can't let that happen. So it's for both of them. One has to prove he was in fact number one, and the other one has to stay number one. Now, J. Cole's different. I love how J. Cole handled this. You say if he dropped, he wouldn't shift. I think if J. Cole drops fucking fire, he knocks them both out for a moment.
But what type of level are we going to talk about? Are we saying like power trip level? Got me up all night level? Like those type of level, like hit record? Because he can take it there and still be himself without losing his identity. He's done that multiple times. Now, if he wants to do dick all in your mouth, that's different. Like if he wants to do grippy, it's like, okay, we don't want to see that nasty shit. But if we're talking about wholesome hit records, Crooked Smile,
like Born Sinner shit,
he could do some Born Sinners type of shit again.
Yeah.
And then really take that position because
he won't stay there though.
Because he can't do no Porter, what's it called? The Porter freestyle.
Oh, hell no.
He can't do like 10 of those and like be enough.
No.
Like it'll just be like, damn, nigga, this is just your therapy. Like, are you not trying to like leave on top? Because I think he's gonna retire. I really think he wants to do the retirement move, and he will be probably the realest like rapper to do it. Like he won't just be like on some Jay-Z shit and come back. I feel like J. Cole would retire because that nigga does not give a fuck about keeping up with trends and shit. He is himself. He walks around in chancletas and rides around in Walmart bikes. Eats chopped cheese for dinner. The nigga might have $1 billion in his bank that he's never touched. Like it's insane. Like it's really that, you know what I'm saying? But he has kids. The kids are gonna get older, right? That's gonna happen. Life's gonna happen. So we might see more of him. How are we gonna see it? Are his kids gonna be involved in music? Are they gonna run shit? Or is he gonna get into a different field? Are we gonna see J. Cole acting? You know, there's things that he could do. Or is he gonna do more product? Maybe create his own line of something. He already did the Puma collab. Wasn't as successful like that, but it still was dope. It probably was successful to him. He probably got his money himself, but it wasn't like reselling or sold out or like a hit. You know what I'm saying? But it still was an affordable sneaker with a major company. That's still a W no matter what. What's going to happen now, though? Like what, you know?
I think with the fall off, he gets his moment. And it overshadows both of them for a period of time, and then he leaves because he's not going to sustain it. He doesn't want
his victory lap.
Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm going to give y'all this. Like you said, it's going to be like Born Sinner, like that type of mainstream, but also like underground rap quality.
Get that whole verse.
He might have Hove. No bullshit.
That'd
This might be how he
crazy.
ends it. It might be that type of ending. And if he does that, I fully believe he can overshadow both of them for a small period of time. That's not a delusional take.
No.
That's reality.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He won't keep it. He gonna walk away. He be like, I'm good. I got what I wanted. I'm done with life. I'm done with rap. I'm done with this part of my life. And in the chat, they're saying, would you rather have fire shit or a nigga consistently putting out some bullshit every year? Yo, we not saying that. What we're telling you is Kendrick's in a bad spot. He put himself in a very bad spot. You neutralized Thanos. You knocked him out and you took his spot. I see why J. Cole didn't want that. Because if you take out Thanos, right? Someone has to replace Thanos. Like someone got to fill that vacuum. And J. Cole knew I'm not going to make music every year.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to do that shit. Drake is the type of nigga, he's like Tom Brady. In his 40s, in his decline, he can still go hard.
Yeah.
So if Kendrick's whole thing is, I don't fucking like this fucking Canadian nigga.
Yeah.
I don't want him to ever sit up here again. I want to be number one. You gonna have to play that role of consistency. You gotta hop on features.
Yeah.
You got to be out more. And I think that's why J. Cole was cool with the role he took and the situation he was in. Because he's like, you know what, bro? I never really wanted this shit. Like you said,
Yeah.
I didn't really want this shit. I just wanted to fucking rap well and tell my story. I'm going to get my moments where I can, and that's it. Now Kendrick is saying he wants it. This is what comes with it. Whether y'all accept it or not, this is what music is. Like, you got to stay hot. And the last thing he wants is the Canadian to get hot again. Because the Canadian will hold on to it. That is his thing, nigga. Like, this shit is mind-blowing to me, bro.
Joey Badass. Joey Badass, it's your time to step up.
You're crazy, Vic.
Be a part of the big three, Joey
Stop
Badass.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
They gon' love me for my ambition.
And that was a clip from our podcast, the Club Ambition Podcast. Cap, if you're looking to watch the full episode, make sure to go check it out right now. It's available on audio and also on YouTube.